I, 27, have been married to my husband, 32, for a year. He's incredibly successful and makes significantly more money than I do.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I work full-time as an architect, not a super high salary, but I love what I do. When we got married, we agreed that he'd handle all the bills and I take care of the housework, which includes cooking, cleaning, laundry, etc. Basically a modernized housewife dynamic, except I still work because I love my career.
I hear it.
Now, here's the thing.
Audio.
I absolutely suck at being a housewife. Don't enjoy cooking or cleaning, and it completely drains me.
Banang.
So, instead of burning myself out, I decided to use my own money to hire a housekeeper who comes in a few times a week and a meal service that handles dinners.
In Jesus' name.
Everything still gets done. The house is completely spotless. My husband always has clean clothes and meals are always prepared and on the table. It costs me money, yes, but it frees up my energy. And honestly, I think it makes me a better wife emotionally and mentally. But now my husband is furious. He says the deal was that I do the housework and not pay someone to do it. He feels like I'm not keeping up my end of the marriage agreement, and that it's lazy and disrespectful to outsource my responsibilities, even if it is with my own money. Try to explain that I'm still honoring the results of the agreement, that the work is still done, just not by me personally, and that it's not like I'm expecting him to pay for the help. But he's really upset and says that I'm undermining the whole point. So, am I the asshole for outsourcing the work I agreed to do, even though I'm paying for it and the house is still being taken care of?
You ever notice how some women spend their 20s collecting red flags and regret-proof ink? Then suddenly, at 40, it hits them like a freight train. Oh no. Maybe that daddy issues tattoo across my collarbone wasn't the smartest life choice.
I regret my tattoo.
I am getting all my tattoos removed because, quite literally, I hate them.
You will regret having tattoos?
Welcome to my tattoo tour. Now, I can't show you the first one I got because it's on my hoo-ha.
I regret every single one of my tattoos, all of them.
What are you gonna do when you decide you hate your tattoos?
I think I have over 35 tattoos between my arms and my back.
Come with me to remove a tattoo that I regret getting.
Laser tattoo removal. Yes, it hurts.
This was like its 12th time. There was nothing there before. Now it's outlined like the whole tattoo.
You guys know how parents always say, don't get a tattoo, you're gonna regret it. As a teenager, of course, you're like, oh, what do they know? Like, I'm not gonna listen. I'm here to tell you, your parents are correct.
Literally, one of my biggest regrets in life was getting my chest tattoo. I made a mistake as a teenager, and at the time, it seemed like a great idea. But now I'm dealing with the consequences. The regret is real.
Today, I'm gonna give you a tour of all the tattoos that I hate and that I regret getting. So, here we go. So I hate all of them.
Things I wish I knew in my early 20s about getting tattooed. You will probably regret some of them, if not many of them, if not all of them.
Tattoos I regret getting, and they get progressively weirder. First one is this lady on my arm. I feel like no matter what angle, she always just kind of looks bloated in her face. Number 2 on the same arm, I really like candy corn. I drew this. It looks like shit.
I made horrible decisions when I was a 18, 19-year-old girl. Now I'm 24 and I'm in the process of blacking out my arm.
I don't know, maybe don't do permanent things to your body for the sake of a trend if you're gonna sit on the internet and say you feel like your tattoos make you look so masculine.
You know, sometimes people ask me, Taryn, you got any tattoos you regret? Any maybe you shouldn't have gotten at, 18 years old? And I think about that question and the answer is fuck yeah.
Do not get those tattoos. I'm telling you right now, do not get those tattoos. So many of you are gonna regret it. Just like I do. I regret almost every single tattoo that I have. Not because I think they're ugly, but it's just not me anymore.
Yeah. That wall. She didn't just hit it. She ran into it face first, while posting a selfie. Now we've got viral clips of women saying things like, I just want to be taken seriously now. With a neck tattoo that screams, took shots on spring break and fought a bouncer. Sorry, but a full sleeve of live, laugh, love isn't exactly what men are lining up to marry. You don't see CEOs swiping right thinking, man, I hope she has a barbed wire ankle tat.
I wasn't going to make a video tonight, but I have to say this. If I wanted to get clout off of social media quickly, if I wanted to make money off of social media quickly, all I would need to do as a decent looking lady is parrot male talking points. So if I got done up and I came on the internet and was like, men go through things too. You should go 50-50 a day with men because you need to earn him as well. You need to earn his presence, you know. Men's time are valuable as well. If I came on the internet and started saying shit like that, what would happen is I would have an influx of men.
How old are you?
29.
Are you single?
Yeah.
How long was your last relationship?
4 years.
Did you end it?
Yeah, I ended it actually. Yeah, I did.
So why do you throw the whole relationship away?
Because he cheated on me.
Walk me through.
I was at home, chilling, drinking. He decided to leave. I was like calling him, texting him, not answering my phone calls. So something in my gut was like, he's cheating on you. So I come to find out, I go to his house, open his door, and he's with another bitch in the bed.
But why do you think he didn't feel satisfied?
He was in love with, he liked the other bitch, you know? Like, I don't know, he had feelings for the other girl.
But he was with you for 4 years.
Yeah.
So you think he still loved you?
He does. He tells me all the time he loves me and he misses me.
Oh, so y'all still talk?
I mean, no, he tries to talk to me, but I don't talk to him.
So you don't entertain it?
But wait, here comes the plot twist. It's not their fault. It's men's standards that are the problem now. You hear it every time. I'm still a queen. Real men love confident women with stories. Yeah, but if your story starts with tequila and ends in a regret sleeve, he might swipe left.
You seem like a very pleasant person. However, you're a prostitute. That's an immediate no-go. Otherwise, I think you're an attractive girl and you have a very pleasant personality. But because you're involved in sex work, it's an immediate disqualifier.
Imagine, if you will, that you put a shirt on once when you were in your 20s, and now you have to wear that for the rest of your life. And that is what it feels like to get heavily tattooed before you turn into a fully developed adult human. I wanted to talk about, there's like a lot of reasons to regret my tattoos, but today specifically I wanted to talk about not matching my aesthetic, right? So I think if you asked almost anybody that's over 30, if they have a better idea of who they are in their 30s than they did in their 20s, they're going to be like, oh my God, yes. I have all of these tattoos that don't necessarily reflect who I am at 36. They might have reflected a moment in time in my 20s, maybe a moment in time that I was like not doing so well mentally, and they are here forever.
Let me show you guys the progress I've made so far with 2 sessions of tattoo removal. I had to dig back in the archives. This is the side tattoo when I first got it. I don't know how it bled so much over time because it honestly did not look bad when I first got it. I could feel the pain. I could feel it. This is what it looked like after my first session. And yes, like the blistering is what they call frosting. You could see like all that white stuff. Yeah, hurts like a bitch.
I'm not even gonna hold your hand when I say this. I have never met a grown, happily married man with a girl best friend.
Why I'm no one's wife yet, I have no idea, because here I am cooking dinner in my David Tennant t-shirt, looking adorable.
Look, you do you. Tattoos. Totally your choice. But actions have outcomes. And if you're 40, single, and wondering why dating feels like a desert, it might not be ageism. It might be the literal permanent choices that scream, my 20s were a personality.
What's your most unpopular opinion?
I don't know if this is unpopular, but a guy does have to like you more than you like him. Or else it's just gonna be like, I don't know, you're just gonna be somebody on the side, I'm sorry.
I might disagree with that a little bit. So I feel like if I met you right now and I was interested in you and I showed you that I liked you a lot, probably be more interested in the guy that's giving you no attention, that you have to kind of chase a little bit.
That's 100% not true. Like, I definitely reciprocate energy, and if it's not reciprocated, then it's a done.
But I feel like that's after you kind of fell for him, but I feel like in the beginning, before you even get to know him.
If a guy's just straight up giving me gifts, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go for the guy who treated me terribly.
Exactly.
Okay, fine, you win, whatever.
The double standard for women is getting absolutely out of hand and disgusting. I just saw a post that was like, how to keep your man humble. And it listed out a bunch of things, like give him one-word answers when he texts you, give your dog more attention than you give him, casually compare him to other men. And I understand there's going to be a small level of manipulation in every relationship, which is fine. But then a man responded in the comments and said, I'm going to do this to my girlfriend. Mind you, the original post had like 50,000 likes, And then the women went ballistic on this guy, saying, "You're so hateful. How could you ever do this to a woman? What makes you think this way?" Ladies, look at the post that you originally liked. And this is the problem. If you can't play the game that you're not willing to lose, don't start.
Moral of the story. When the ink fades and the attention dries up, the regrets show up with a vengeance. But hey, at least the tattoos are forever.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.